It's 6:30 a.m. Time to get into what the news of the headlines are saying for today, the 7th day in the month of January, 2024.
Time to see what the headlines are saying. Please note these headlines are only read as published according to the guidelines of these various media outlets and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that in your reactions you have the facts, details, and every information that you need. We're going through The Sun, The Guardian, ThisDay, The Punch, and Daily Trust. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go onto those platforms right now to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. You can also call in or send a WhatsApp message to share your thoughts and your reactions as well. Let's get started with this. The Sun. Tears in Sokoto as SSG loses daughter, 3 grandchildren to midnight inferno. Budget. Senate to suspend plenary for 2 weeks. Abuja Islamic school bomb explosion killed 2, injure others. Police arrest school owner. JAMB remits 6 billion naira to federal government coffers for 2024 UTME. Tinubu right to ignore IMF World Bank recommendations. Senator Kalu. Walk towards speedy resumption of oil operations. NDDC boss tasks Ogoni elders. PDP National Secretary's aide assaults journalist. Obi's family business now under threat. Obedient movement. NAS begins consideration of 2025 budget, sets January 31st for presentation of report. 60,383 telecom subscribers switch providers in search of better service. NCC's tariff increase will lead to 40% rise in telecom service price, NASCOMs. And that's it on The Sun this morning.
And now let's take a look at what the Daily Trust is saying on the front page. Boko Haram attacks military base, kills soldiers, vigilantes in Borno. Ibadan stampede, culprits must face trial, says Makinde. Disengaged staff sue CBN, demand compensation. 36 kidnapped victims rescued in Sokoto. Gombe pays 17.2 billion naira gratuity backlog to retirees. BUK promotes couple to professor ranks. FG, what we are doing to prevent outbreak of new virus detected in China. 2 killed as explosion hits Abuja school. How Sokoto SSG's daughter, grandchildren died in fire accidents. $359,937 meters given out in 9 months by discos. Attack on Kaduna senator, threat to democracy, says PDP supporters. I want my last 2 years to be productive, says Governor Sule. NERC approves 120% tariff increase for Abapa. Third term saga, Nnamani saved Nigeria's democracy, according to Tinubu. And finally, on the Daily Trust, will resolve crisis in state chapters before 2027, says APC. These and many more headlines you'd find on the Daily Trust newspapers this morning.
Moving on now to what The Guardian has got at its major headlines on the front page. 3 million barrels per day target. 49.7 trillion naira budget rests on new FIDs, secure oil assets. 80 bandits killed in Katsina as hoodlums levy Zamfara communities. MDA's defense spending as National Assembly eyes January ending for budget approval. Lassa fever. Nigeria's Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, experts raise alarm, advocate prevention, early treatment. Culprits of Ibadan stampede must face trial, Makinde vows. Local government, court orders Okpebolo, House to maintain status quo. Telecom's tariff hike will stifle freedom of expression, Huriwa warns. Lagos Assembly okays 3.4 trillion naira budget for 2025. Lagos moves against mass promotion of students. Troops arrest oil thieves, destroy illegal refinery sites in Niger Delta. EFCC dismisses 27 for fraud, misconduct. That's it on The Guardian.
And moving on now to the Punch newspapers on the front page, New Year message, APC tackles obedience as Obi alleges threat to life. EFCC sacks 27 corrupt officers, probes $400,000 fraud complaints. JAMB generated 22.9 billion naira, remitted 6 billion naira to FG, according to board. 33 ex-workers sue CBN over sacking, demand 30 billion naira. Retirement, top generals get $20,000 medical allowance, bulletproof SUVs, others, according to reports. Poor electricity supply, crippling service delivery, says Atbooth. Government mourns SSG's daughter, 3 grandchildren killed in Sokoto night fire. Proprietor arrested as student dies in Abuja school explosion. 50 suspected manhole thieves arrested as FCT indicts steel company. Followers dumping Kwankwaso, APC will reclaim Kanu, says Ganduje. NNPP hails Kanu governor for sustaining Kwankwaso's legacy. Talks on 2027 governorship premature, says Solomon Adeola. 2027, I won't contest Oyo governorship seat, says FIRS chair Adedeji. And finally, on the Punch, Nigerians yearning for PDP's return in 2027, says NWC. And that's about it on the Punch newspapers this morning.
Our final stop is ThisDay. It's got this headline, Obi alleges threat to life over New Year message. The writers right here say, asks if he's really crossed the line. Governor Yahaya disburses 4.2 billion naira backlog of gratuities to 2,204 retirees. Police dismantle child trafficking syndicate, nab killer suspect. Police confirm alleged bomb explosion in Abuja school. Wike, arrested manhole vandals will face law. Yusuf Maman, ex-AD National Chair, lauds Sani's inclusive governance policy. In first official visit to Enugu, Tinubu vows to develop Southeast. Delta community vows to immortalize, seek justice for slain Sir Paul Ofo. NEC. Discos received over 300,000 complaints, refunded 207.4 million naira credit to customers in 3 months. Oil price hits near 3-month high. Brent trades for $76. TCN explains power outages in parts of Abuja. And that's it on this day, this morning. Time to get to your reactions right now. Please note, once you get through on the phone lines, give your name, your location, and don't forget to move away from your listening device. You can also send a WhatsApp message, include your name and your location. You would have 60 seconds. It'd be great if you can go straight to the point so we can give room for others to get a chance to call in and also share your thoughts.
The numbers to call are 0700-951-0000, 0809-597-4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080-999-30137. Good morning.
Good morning, the angelic Gabrielle and Itodo Habakar calling from Bagolada.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's very unfortunate. We thought we have passed the era of where Boko Haram would be imposing onslaught on our military men and personnel. It is unfortunate. We have returned to the old days. May God give courage to the families of those who lost their loved ones, the military family and the old security families. Targeting 3 million barrels per day for production is a good one, but we must satisfy local demand. The current exorbitant